Section 8.2, example 2, finding the equation of a hyperbola centered at 0, 0, given its foci and its vertices. So what is the standard form equation of the hyperbola that has vertices plus or minus 6, 0, and foci at plus or minus 2 root 10, 0? I don't know, but let's figure it out. Okay, so let's start graphing. Something tells me that's not going to be it. Something along these lines. So we're going out 6 units for the vertices. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So based on that, we know that our major axis is going to be the x-axis. So that tells us that we're going to be in the form of x minus h squared over a squared minus y minus k squared over b squared equals 1. So had we had values going off of our x-axis, or even in an a y-word direction, then it would have been a little bit different. But here we have these 2 points off of the x-axis. We know our center is at the origin, so that tells us that we have this rather than one like the previous problem. But we have that, so we could automatically start with the center. We could automatically plug this part in too. So starting off with the center, we know that our values are going to be our x minus 0. So we could just x squared. And then minus over here, that's going to be our y squared. So now we took care of these two. Just have to figure out these. We definitely know this one right here. We went out 6 units from the center. So we know that this is going to be 6. So we have 6 squared. We don't know what b is just yet, but we could definitely find that part out. All right. So one more thing that we know, we have our foci. So we know what c is equal to. So c is equal to the square root a squared plus b squared. We know that c itself is 2 root 10, and that's equal to the square root of a squared, which is 6 squared, plus b squared. Perfect. We could figure out what b is with this. Let's square both sides and see what we end up with. So here gets rid of the roots, but we also have 2 squared. So 2 squared is 4. So 4 times 10 is equal to 6 squared is 36 plus b squared. So that's 40. If we subtract 36 from that, we get 4 is equal to b squared. All right, it looks good. So from here, we could plug this in and see what we end up getting. So x squared over 6 squared, I'm just copying this part right here. So 6 squared is 36. Minus y squared over b squared. We don't have to do anything else. It's already b squared, so just 4 equals 1. I believe that's all they wanted us to do, right? So what is the equation in standard form of the hyperbola? Yep. Looks good. So that's it. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask. Otherwise, bye.